Hi guys, welcome back to another fun, fiery video, and today we are going to be doing how to make 10 things with elements in Education Edition of Minecraft, or Bedrock, whichever one you want. So, today we have a guest. Hello Dan, welcome back to the channel. And also, as you can see, I'm in the Christmas mood with me jumper and me hat. I couldn't get one for me skin, but yeah, here as usual. So why don't we just get straight into it? Couldn't talk there, my brain cell wouldn't let me. Right, so let's make some balloons. So these are really cool. I'll demonstrate them once I've showed you how to make. So what you're going to want first for the balloon is some latex. So you're going to want 8 hydrogen, and then you're going to want 5 carbon. And what you do with these is you shove them in a compound creator, and then you get latex. So what this is going to do, what this would do in real life is just sort of make the outside for the balloon. But in Minecraft, it's just in the crafting recipe. So if you grab yourself a lead, some helium, and a dye of your choice as well, because you're going to need them, and then put the latex like on the sides, and then put the dye at the top, helium in the middle, and then the lead at the bottom, and then you get a balloon. So what you can use these for is putting them on fence posts, and you can punch them, and then you can also let them off and let them fly off into the sky. And then we have some test subjects here. You can also send mobs up to space. And you can also take these balloons off and they'll just drop. Oh no. He died. Okay, just destroy the decorations then. On to the next one. Ice bomb. So what you're going to need for these is no oxygen, no carbon, no hydrogen, and no sodium. Give me a sec, that's a technical difficulty because we didn't put them in, Dan. Right guys, we're back. Sorry about that. We didn't put the stuff in the barrel, so now we have them in. So we have 2 carbon, Dan's pulled 2 with the return. What should we do to that? So we have 2 carbon, 3 hydrogen, 1 sodium, and 2 oxygen. So what you're going to want to do with these is shove them in a compound creator and you get sodium acetate. So what you want to do with the sodium acetate is put 4 of them in a lab table, and you can see that thing going there. If it's not, then you've done something wrong. So if you combine it, you get an ice bomb. So if you put too many in, it either gives you rubbish or blows up. It doesn't blow stuff up around it, it just has like a blown up effect. So you can take these elements down. So yeah, you see there? That it basically just freezes the pond or pool or whatever. So it freezes all the water around in a 3x3 area. So on to the next one. So we have coloured torches. So as you can see in here, you just have normal torches or soul torches, which are quite cool, but if I grab them, you can get coloured ones via Education Edition. So what you're going to want to do with these is grab 1 piece of tungsten and 6 pieces of chlorine, and that will make you tungsten chloride. And by the way, for making all these different things, you put them in a compound creator, and to get the finished result you either use a crafting table or lab table. And for red, you're going to want to use 2 chlorine and 1 mercury. Blue, 3 chlorine and 1 cerium. And then 1 chlorine and 1 potassium makes purple. So as you can see here, we now have quite an array of different coloured torches, which is just stupid. There's so many torches, which is really cool if you want to decorate your base for Christmas, or you just want to add a bit more sort of to your base, or whatever you're building. So the next one is glow sticks. I've had a bit of trouble with this, so don't worry if it doesn't work, but it's just a bit buggy. So you're going to want to get 20 hydrogen and 10 carbon, and that will get you polyethylene. And if you grab some of that, and then you wait, I'll chuck these over here so I don't get it mixed up. And then you're going to want 8 carbon, 3 nitrogen, 2 oxygen, and finally 7 hydrogen. And that will make you done luminol. And then the final thing you're going to need, well technically not, you're going to need 2 oxygen, poo, I'll just chuck these over here. Going to need 2 oxygen and no hydrogen, it seems. I'm guessing it's 1 hydrogen. Oh no, because that's water. Right, if I just get a stack, I'll experiment because someone forgot again. It will get you hydrogen peroxide. So 2 oxygen and 2. Okay, hydrogen peroxide. Funnily enough, I learned how to make that in my last science lesson at school. It's fine, it's fine. So if you get a dye of your choice, a dye of your choice, and then put polyethylene on the sides, luminol at the bottom, and hydrogen peroxide at the top, and you will get whatever colour glow stick you made. However, it is a bit buggy in this version, as I will show you. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll just grab a load of it. So as you can see here, if you do the recipe wrong way around, Alex. Oh, that's because it's 2 hydrogen peroxide. Luminol. There we go. See here, it's a bit weird and buggy, so it might not work, but don't worry if it doesn't. And as you can see there, Dan, yeah, it works if someone else in your world makes it. And as you can see, this one is slightly less glowier, and then it glows up in your hotbar. So on to the next one. Yeah, basically lightsabers. The next one is sparklers, which actually works really well. So this one might take a little bit, but we'll get through it. So for red, you're going to want to use 1 mercury and 2 chlorine, and you put these in, not a lab table, in a compound creator, and you get mercuric chloride, which we'll put to the side for now. And then for blue, you're going to want 1, 2, 3 chlorine and 1 cerium. Put them in a compound creator, and you will get yourself some cerium chloride anyway. And then for purple, you're going to want 1 potassium and 1 chlorine. That will get you potassium chloride. And then for here, you want calcium and chlorine. 2 chlorine, in fact. So 1 calcium, 2 chlorine, calcium chloride. And then last but not least, green, you're going to want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chloride and 1 tungsten. So if you put these in a compound creator, you get tungsten chloride. It does look a little bit different from the rest, but that's normal. And as you can see here, as Dan's demonstrating, they emit, once set off, they emit like particles. So to make them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're gonna need sticks and magnesium. Oops, I didn't get that stick. So sticks, a stick, magnesium, and one of your choice. So tungsten chloride makes it green, as I told you before. You get orange, potassium, purple, cerium, blue, and last but not least, mercuric chloride, red. So you can activate all these and they will emit particles, and they will not lose durability in your hotbar. Well, if you're not holding them, that is, and they won't in your offhand. So even though they have durability, you can't add mending or unbreaking to them, but it just looks really cool. And I'm pretty sure if you grab an armor stand, I'm not too sure. Hey, it works for them too. So what you could do, maybe, I'm not an expert with armor stands, but someone like Average Tuna Sandwich could maybe implement that in like a build or something. I'm not sure, but yeah. So anyway, next one, underwater TNT. And Dan, it's a blast proof pool I see you've got here. What's that inside? So for underwater TNT, you're going to want 1 piece of TNT and 1 piece of sodium. So what this does is you can put it, craft it in your like inventory crafting bit or in a crafting table, and you get the underwater TNT. What this does is allows you to blow stuff up underwater. So Dan's protected pool. I mean, it's still technically protected, but as you can see, it breaks stuff underwater. And it's actually a really effective method of using TNT. So now we're getting on to some fancy ones. So heat block. So this one's relatively simple. You need 1 chlorine and 1 sodium. And yet again, you'll get yourself, well actually, not yet again, but you will get yourself some salt. And then here, you will want 2 hydrogen and 1 oxygen. And can you guess what this is? Water. So what you're going to want to do is bring these over here, get yourself some charcoal and some iron, not the ingot, the element. Put them all in a lab table. You don't need this much actually, you just need 1 of each. Now as you can see, there's an animation playing, so that means I've done it right, and I've accidentally put that there. So here we have a heat block. So not only for looking cool, it also is effective at doing a job, and that job is melting stuff. So if you put it here, let's see if I can catch it on camera. Salt melts ice. Oh yeah, salt melts ice, and then it's also coal and water and iron and stuff. I don't know what they do, but as you can see under there, it's melted. Yeah, it melts really quick. So yeah, that's a really cool one. You can add that to your builds, and it can also be a quite useful thing. So on to the next one, super fertilizer, which is probably, I know it sounds lame, but it's probably one of my favourites, to be honest. So you're going to want 1, 2, 3 hydrogen and 1 nitrogen. So if you put these in a compound creator, you get ammonia, which sounds a lot like pneumonia, but you're not going to have a chest infection. So, and you also want phosphorus. So if you put 1 ammonia, not pneumonia, 1 ammonia and 1 phosphorus in a lab table, you can see an animation. So that means you've done it right. And then it's somewhere, there we go. So you get super fertilizer. So if you look down here, oh yeah, and we've got some more. So we've got potatoes, beetroot seeds, carrots, and seeds. It works on absolutely everything and anything. It instantly fully grows them, so it's really useful if you're making a build and you don't want to have to wait there or waste your time bone mealing it an extra time. And then it also works really well on grass, as you can see here. So it's basically bone meal, but to the next level. So, on to the next one. The wrong way. There. So, hardened glass. Sounds quite lame, but it is. So, what you're going to need for this is 3 pieces of oxygen, 2 pieces of aluminium. What this will get you is aluminium oxide, which sounds weird. And then you're going to need, actually, I'll keep the oxygen. You're going to need another 3 oxygen and 2 boron. And this, I'm guessing, will get you boron trioxide. Well, I was going to guess boron oxide, but boron trioxide. Yeah, it does. So, if you also go ahead and grab yourself some glass, you can make it in a crafting table. And you don't just have to use normal glass, like normal colour glass. So, if I go over here and get, say, cyan, and put that in there, you get cyan hardened glass and stuff. So yeah, it's really cool. It has a weird, cool texture. And also here, time took to break with this. So I did an experiment, and this took an instant, and this took 15 seconds. Which actually, Dan, don't drink that. That might kill your brain cells, and you might not have any left, which would be bad. Anyway, on to the last one. So, bleach. So, this sounds weird, but what brain cells? Something you don't have. So, anyway, you're gonna need 1 sodium, 1 chlorine, and 1 oxygen. Shove it in a compound creator, and you get sodium hypochlorite. And then you're going to need 1 oxygen and 2 hydrogen. Shove them in a compound creator, and yet again you will get water. So what you're going to use is like this. So go on a lab table, 3 sodium hypochlorite. Did I say that right? Hypochlorite, yes. And 3 water. Combine, and you get some bleach. So what this can do is undye wool. However, if I show you with this, so wait, I'll get some bleach because I don't have much. If you go to a crafting table, it can undye wool, but it cannot undye leather armor. So you can wear it, but you can't change the colour unless you change it using a cauldron, which I show you how to do in the last episode, so go watch that. So I think this brings us on to the end of the video. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a big fat thumbs up and subscribe. See you guys next time. Bye. Oh!